What up, YouTube? It's Black Society TV. Man, I want to talk to you about the North Carolina team, Giovanni Pelletier, that was found dead in Florida, who met his cousins on his father's side that he had never met, and they came and picked him up at 1:30 in the morning when his mom and stepdad and siblings came to visit Florida. Um, his cousins who his estranged cousins who he did not even know um, came and picked him up. A few days later, he's found dead in a retention pond in Florida. And from what the reports say, the cousins are saying that Giovanni wilded out, pulled out a knife or something like that, and was trying to stab him, I guess. And they made up a whole bunch of other stuff. His mom said that he was not even that type of kid. He didn't look like he was that type of kid. I mean, if you've seen the pictures of him and little videos of him, he didn't seem like he was that type of kid. But I'm just gonna be honest. Something is in the water in Florida. Now those teens are like that. Those teens in Florida, they are most definitely like that. Okay, they're a whole different world down there. Um, and every time you see a video of Florida teens and Florida people, period, doing something, it's like they always acting wild. They always acting crazy, going off. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, man. I think um, either they gave him something. And this was said on another podcast also. But I also think the same thing. I think that they gave him something. If that is a case that he did do that, because they end up finding his stuff on the side of the road, and it's like he I guess they say he got out the car and took off running. But why would he just do that? You know, and then I also think that since he was someone they don't even know, a cousin they don't even know, and they probably didn't even believe he was their cousin. You know what I'm saying? I believe they tried to do something to him. Uh, you know what I'm saying? They might have tried to rob him. We don't know. They probably tried to get some money out of this boy. We don't know. We don't know what they talked about before meeting. None of that. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, the teens in Florida, they think a whole different. Why would they come and pick him up at 1:30 in the morning? Why? Then 20 minutes later, oh, he done ran off. Why would y'all pick him up at 1:30 in the morning? Why y'all couldn't wait, like, to pick him up at what? At, early in the morning, 10, 11, 12? Why they couldn't wait till then? See, it was something that they had planned and something they had, planned to go on. All your blood is not really not blood, man. Like, it's more like water than blood. Um, you know, doing stuff like this, man. And you got family members that do crazy stuff like this, man. I'm gonna tell you, I had a family member, a cousin, and this is my first cousin, y'all. And I sent my lady to go give him something, right? So what he did was, um, he I guess he called himself trying to talk to her, whatever the case may be. um, but when I talked to him on the phone, he tells me, man, if you wasn't my cousin, man, I would take her from you. I'm like, huh? Who would say something like that? You know what I'm saying? Who would say something like that? But blood was. I mean, it just proves you that blood will say something like that. Then he started stalking her page, and stuff like that. I would see him on her page, and I'm like, wait a minute here. And she said, yeah, he just popped up on there, you know what I'm saying, sending messages and stuff like that. I said, man, what? Now, y'all, and this is my cousin, and we look alike, you know what I'm saying? Only thing is, difference is, and we look just alike, is that he got green eyes, you know what I'm saying? But we look just alike. Oh, and he about, shoot, 6'8". So, but the thing is, like, you got to be careful with these cousins and that you really didn't really grow up with and don't really know. And me and him, we didn't really grow up together. We would see each other here and there, but we didn't really just grow up together like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should have expected for him to do something wild, like that, or backstabbing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm telling you, that's how it is. You can't even trust family nowadays. You really can't, because it's like everybody then, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible is being fulfilled, and and the prophecies and everything else, man. Like, families turning against each other. Kids are going against each other, and these teenagers are wild nowadays. They are out of hand. So we don't know what happened between all those days that boy, between that time that boy had left from his mom them to chill with his cousins, man. We just don't know. And like I say, even family can be backstabbing, man. You gotta watch it with them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention with them. You gotta watch your back with them. And it's sad to say. It's sad to say, but that's how it is now. That's how it is now. And it's not going to change, y'all. It's not going to change or get better. So, it's up to you if you want to deal with them or not. But, RIP to this young man, Giovanni, and may God bless his family. But like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.